We rolling, baby?
We're rolling. How you boys doing?
Doing pretty good, dude. I saw Dune. We were talking about it before.
Let's
Let's
fucking
talk about it
go.
some more. It's a good movie, man.
It's a
the
great
vibes
time.
are
Solid
super.
flick.
I was wrong. Okay, there are a lot of.
He admits.
There are a ton of black tones. There are a ton of tan tones. Right.
Yeah.
All of it is pretty much sand, and then the inside of their little like metallic-looking buildings and shit like that. But the vibes are so cool, dude.
The
It's
vibes
very
are
like
high.
brooding and like kind of. Timothy Chalamet's a little goth in it.
Mm-hmm.
He's a little goth boy. He doesn't want to accept his fate as the voice guy, but he is.
This guy. What do you think about the scenes where they use the actual voice, where they fucking like tap into people's minds and like make them do shit?
I thought they were pretty cool.
See?
I like the whole idea of the voice. So
It's just fire, bro.
Yeah, I didn't know how easily they were able to use it until like later on in the movie. So they can just use it.
Yeah, but only certain people can really tap into it and control a ton of people. Like his mom.
His mama can.
His mama can because she was like raised as the Bene Gesserit, which is like these order of women who are trying to like find this. What do you call them? What's the word?
Like
This kind of,
the
prophet.
messiahs,
They're
yeah.
trying, they're trying to be the person that finds the Messiah and the people
Yeah.
that birth
The Bene
Messiah.
Gesserit.
Yeah, the Bene
Yeah,
Gesserit.
they're basically like breeding children, but
Yeah.
but like in a nicer way because they're their own children and stuff. Well, I don't know yet. Don't say too much.
I won't say too much.
I won't say
Because
too
right
much.
now they're making it seem like we've carefully handpicked one of you every generation and blah blah blah. But now
No,
you're-
she said we've been crossing bloodlines for generations. Not
Yeah.
picking one person. We've been crossing it to lead to
Oh, so
someone
they've
like
been fast
Paul.
forwarding
They've been
generations.
They've been playing the chess game. They've been like purposefully
yeah.
like, all right, we need to get this guy with this person. Like we need to like get this Bene Gesserit woman with this duke.
Yeah.
We need to get this Bene Gesserit woman with this king or whatever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They've been doing that for like thousands of years, apparently in the story.
And so now they think Paul is the boy, and they had to test him out.
Yeah.
So his mama was about to let him get killed if he didn't withstand the pain in the.
It's not that they're testing
in
him
the
out. They're just
square.
trying to make sure, because this is the path.
Yeah.
Like, this is the path that whoever has laid out, and they're just like, yo, if he survives,
Yeah.
that's him.
Before they put their money on him, they got to make sure this guy's not bitch made.
Exactly.
Somewhat, yeah.
So they're
Put
not
his
100%
hand in the
sure.
box. Make sure he's not bitch
Put
made.
your fucking hand in the box.
He just makes eye contact with the fucking
Yeah.
hijab lady.
Because he could have died. Like, he real life could have, because his mom was outside, like, crying, like,
Well, because like essentially he had to just take it. They didn't tell him what the rules were. He had to just take it.
no, he couldn't take his hand out.
But yeah, if he bitched out, they would kill him because.
Yeah. She had the little thing on his neck. She would have stabbed the shit out of him.
The Gom Jabbar. It's
But
like
why
a
were they
fucking
gonna kill
poison
him?
needle.
I forget why.
Because he a
but
bitch.
And pretty much, it's just
Yeah.
it's a test to see if he's a bitch. That's what what Gio said.
But you deserve death if you're a bitch.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro.
If
In
you,
House of Trash, you do.
yeah, well, because listen, if you're going to take Bene Gesserit training, like which his mom was giving to him, like to be
Yeah.
able to use the voice and all that shit and tap into people's minds and shit.
Yeah.
If you're going to be able to do that, they want to make sure that you're a strong person, a strong-willed person who's not going to like use it for evil and shit.
Yeah.
Right. So that's why they test people like Paul to see if he can handle. You know, when the fire gets a little hot, do you run or do you run in?
And they want him to be controlled, too. They want to know that
Yeah.
they can, like, manipulate him if it needs to happen.
Like, we
Yeah.
can fuck your shit up. We're
Yeah,
always gonna have
yeah.
this little needle against your throat.
That little needle, that little old lady with a shang.
Ooh, the little mosquito, dude. The little
The
mosquito.
little mosquito.
Thing. Now,
oh man.
one thing I do want to say though.
Yeah.
One question.
It's
I
not a
do
perfect
have.
movie. I'm not going to say it's perfect.
I'll say this though. It's very close.
It's a really good movie.
pretty
It's
great.
really well. This is the only thing, in my opinion, that I thought that I questioned. Everything else, I was like, this is sweet. This is perfect. Why do they fight with swords? Where are the guns?
That's a great question.
Why don't they use
Yeah,
guns
They,
more
they
often?
explain this. I just finished reading the book. They explain this a lot more in the book. And I think that's something like that they don't bring up in the movie that they probably should have explained a little bit more. But there probably wouldn't have been an easy way to do it without over
making the movie like 15 minutes longer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you would have. It would have just been a whole scene of like exposition. Like this is why we have this, and
It's like cultural shit or something.
Yeah, so like no, the reason that they fight with swords and shit is because this far in the future, right? Let me provide even more backstory here.
No spoiling though.
No spoiling.
No, it's not spoiling. It's not
Okay.
spoiling.
So basically, Dune is thousands and thousands of years in the future ahead of now, right?
Yeah.
And what's happened since then is technology became extremely advanced to the point where we pretty much relied on AI for everything.
Mhm.
And then what happened was the people who were controlling the AI basically made everybody else like subservient to them.
Yeah.
Like they're slaves. Like they basically every other human became like slaves because they were able to use AI to like automate away a bunch of shit, right?
Tale as old as time.
And then eventually, what happened is people started like, what's the word? Like revolting and shit. And they're like, we're not fucking with this. And eventually, they got rid of like technology like that, in terms of like weapons and shit, right? But to my understanding in the book, why they fight with like swords and shit is because they have those shields.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like how they have the little exo shields. and those exo shields are super advanced to the point where like it's constantly like a field of like energy or matter like over your body. So if a bullet goes at you, it'll just bounce right off of you.
But what if you just have a really strong like?
No, it's too fast. That's why you got to do the slow blade.
You would think
slow blade penetrates the shield.
Oh, is that true?
Yeah, you need a bullet because you
would think if they understand how the shields work, then they could just keep making guns that counter the shield somehow.
Nah, that's too much.
Because then you could keep making shields that can counter the guns.
Yeah. Then it would just turn into Star Wars. They wanted it to be like a pirate movie, I guess. They wanted to.
Nah, I mean, I think it makes sense.
Technically, it was before Star Wars. I know everybody's gonna be saying that.
Yeah, well, you don't think that?
Because
if not, it would have just been pew pew pew. It would have been exactly like Star Wars is.
Well, yeah, but you could write it in a way that
came out before Star Wars.
Yeah, it was like
the books,
68 or something.
Yeah, Dune came out.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
A long time ago.
Yeah, but okay. Then it follows the books. The books are like that too. They fight with the swords and all that.
Yeah.
Because the shields are so advanced that it's like if you were to use a gun or any kind, because they have laser guns in the book too. Like they have laser shit like that. It would just bounce right off of your shield.
I won't question it too much.
No, that's a valid question. It's good too because it helps you wonder like what's the world about and like
because it's something that they didn't explain. Yeah, so you're kind of at home. You're like, all right, but the bombs work.
Exactly.
Exactly. Why don't they use guns?
They use guns in the helicopters and things like that. So if that's the case, then wouldn't the shields? But the bomb is like, bitch, we blowing up the ground below you and you getting set on fire.
Well, the reason the bomb worked is because the fucking homeboy, the doctor, he shut off the shields.
That son of a bitch.
Oh, yeah, because there were shields all over.
Dr. Yao.
Yeah, Dr. Yao. Dr. Yao.
Yeah. What a son of a bitch. He told. And every time, dude, in the movies, when they fall for the fucking bad guy's trick, I've got your wife and I'll give her back. I have your daughter and I'll return her alive.
Oh, he was such a sucker. And then he fucking pulled up to the Baron. He was like, "Where's my wife?" The Baron was like, "Here, bitch." And he fucking.
He said, "I thought you were gonna let me meet my wife." Yeah, go meet her. Yeah,
freedom.
Killed her. Tell her I said hello.
Tell that bitch I said hello.
Yeah, he's like, I relieve you to death.
The Baron's great. He has some bangers, man. Dude. He has some of the best lines in the movie.
Yeah, he's a son of a bitch. And I couldn't believe the doctor. The doctor came in after they'd already caught the dad, and he's like, "All right, I took down the shields. I took down their guns. I gave you this guy and his whole family. Now where's my wife?" And I was like, dude, he's not going to give you his
That was a crazy trade.
He's like, what did I promise you again?
Like, what? Yeah, that's exactly what he did. He was like, what? He's like, what is this again?
What did I say I would give you?
Who are you?
Yeah. Who are you? He just picked him up by his fucking hair and then cut his throat.
Oh, my God, man.
I feel like he kind of had a feeling that he knew that shit would happen, which is why he gave Homeboy the tooth. The false tooth with the cyanide.
Yeah, and regardless, even if he would have given him back his wife, he's still a piece of shit.
Absolutely.
He's still a bad guy, so I think he still wanted him to die anyways.
They expand a lot on that in the book. In the book, bro, the Baron is a fucking pedo.
Yeah.
He always has like, go get that boy for me or bring that boy to my room.
He likes little boys.
I'm glad they didn't bring that over into the movie.
Yeah. There's a lot that they kept out that was for good reason.
Bad timing with Nickelodeon and all that.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine the Baron working at Nickelodeon.
That would have made him too evil of a character.
And Diddy.
Diddy.
Can we talk about that for a second? That is fucking nuts.
We didn't talk about the raid, though. The raid is like recent.
We did not talk about that. Yeah. Diddy's house, not one house, both of Diddy's houses, multiple of Diddy's homes were raided with Homeland Security. Was it Homeland Security? Homeland Security.
Yeah.
Pulling up. Bro,
that's crazy.
I was reading about this online. Like, the federal government doesn't raid a place because that's a ton of resources. It costs a ton of money to put all those agents in and like have all those people pulling up.
And the lawsuits if he doesn't have shit.
Exactly. Yeah. So they only raid a place if they know that there's some shit.
Yeah.
So that means Diddy must have had some shit.
They're just gonna have to catch Diddy himself with shit because he could always pawn it off as like one of his accomplices, you know?
Of course.
Like that guy who was that drug mule, that white dude.
Yeah, that was stupid.
You could always like, oh, this is an employee of mine. Like I had no business. I wasn't telling him what to do.
Yeah, it's crazy that he just left his kids though.
Wait, what do you mean?
He just did. I think
I thought that was hilarious.
Some of the kids were at the house when they were raiding that shit. Imagine they're just
the one that was walking the dog.
It was like 3 of them.
It was a few kids, bro.
Dude, he was wearing like big fluffy like bear slippers, and he was walking like his little dog out in the front.
You could tell he had no idea this was happening.
Yeah, nah, he just didn't give a fuck.
Like, I'm gonna just go walk the dog.
Yeah, he was just on his phone with his hoodie.
Who's knocking at the door?
Y'all saw his neighbors too. His neighbors were saying that because apparently, like when they were raiding the houses, I guess maybe his neighbors and him are like in a cul-de-sac or whatever.
Yeah,
I don't know what they do, but they're rich as hell. They must be rich as hell.
Oh yeah.
Living next to Diddy, and they were telling the press that that like at 3 a.m. he would have busloads of kids. Like getting dropped off at his house and shit.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they were saying wild shit.
They were fucking around there for real.
That's no. I'm not riding with
They
that
had
one,
a
bro.
smile on their face, but they didn't really sound like they were lying.
That's insane.
They were like, yeah, I
Busloads
mean,
of
you know,
kids.
like if a basketball falls on his lawn, like we're too scared to go get that shit. They were just basically saying like they don't fuck with Diddy, like like they don't fuck with Diddy at all. Like leave him alone, let him do whatever.
I'm not rolling with that. Busloads of kids is crazy.
Busloads of kids.
Busloads of kids is nuts.
A yellow busload of
school buses. Not
3
even
a.m.
regular buses, school buses. You know what else?
Wait, is Diddy buying buses? Is like, yeah, how many this go hold?
Yeah,
48.
Is he keeping the kids there? Where do the kids go? Do they leave in the
That's
busload
why,
as
that's
well?
why I don't believe that one. That one, it's just so far fetched.
I don't know. Yeah,
The
maybe they were
logistics
just-
don't make sense.
Yeah.
They
How
were
do you
just
hold?
pissed.
How do you house 40 kids and no one knows?
Yeah, where do you put them?
How do you feed 'em?
40 kids.
I was reading a bunch of shit about it. Just this whole shit, like the whole lawsuits against him. Apparently, the guy would have all of his employees at all times carry various different types of drugs.
Oh yeah.
So he'd have like his maid carry like bags of cocaine and heroin, all kinds of shit, and he'd be like, "Hey, yo, give me that shit." Or like for parties and shit, like he would always have them have drugs available for, I'm guessing, himself or his guests.
Why didn't he just hide it though in his like closet?
'Cause he
Just in
wanted
case
somebody to
gets
have
caught?
it.
Because he want them to have it on him. Do I want to go to all the way to a closet in my 30-bedroom house when I have
Yeah.
my fucking servant right here? And I can be like, hey, heroin now.
So he just. Oh, I see. Okay.
You see?
So he just wants them to have it on them immediately.
Immediately, like I need it now. I need
Like-
I need meth. I need coke, and I need it now.
Like don't. I can wait the 2 minutes for her to walk to the other room and then go get it. He doesn't want that. Diddy
No.
doesn't
I want
that.
it now.
No, Diddy wants it now.
Bro, his house is probably so big you need a golf cart to fucking traverse that.
Yeah,
bitch.
that is
I'll
true.
never understand that when celebrities buy these. Now I know they're very rich, but when they buy these humongous houses, I'm
I
like,
get it.
dog.
Well, he has kids and shit, and he probably has people stay at the. Apparently, he has people staying at the house.
Lots
Yeah.
of
You
kids.
don't know what age.
Apparently, yeah. He has a lot.
I mean, how many bunk beds do you think he's got in there? At least 20, 30?
Imagine
That shit like an
multiple
Airbnb
for little kids.
for little kids. Nothing but bunk beds.
like a
multiple
sleepaway
bedrooms
camp.
just full of fucking bunk beds.
So what did they get him on? RICO charges and sex trafficking, right?
I believe so. I think that's the allegations right now.
And then 50 was talking shit because he was he was wondering what his baby mom was doing. She was named as one of the alleged prostitutes
Jesus
that worked
Christ,
under Diddy.
bro.
Oh, that's nasty.
Oh, Diddy, you nasty guy.
He's a
dude.
nasty man.
So
bro.
now he's in the Caribbean, right? They stopped him from going anywhere, and he's
no,
stuck
he
in the
was
Caribbean?
gone. He was on the PJ when they were raiding it.
Oh, he you think he got
He-
tipped?
He probably got tipped,
Yes,
bro.
he got
He's
tipped,
a
bro.
powerful dude, bro. He probably has connections all over the.
And he had to leave the kids there. He had to give them something.
Isn't that crazy that he
He
was
had to
like,
make a trade,
yo,
bro.
Take
peace
them,
out.
take
Take them. Take Justin.
Bro, he didn't even think like, let's fucking bring him with. Nah, he was like, I'm gone.
I'm
You guys
gone,
stay
bro.
right here. I'm gonna have visitors in a second.
Bro, he could have called an Uber for their asses.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
hell
couldn't
no.
have tipped them off.
He
told
could
them,
have called an Uber.
Go to
He
your
said-
friend's house.
Yeah, he could have sent a text. He could have called. He
Daddy
had
gonna go get some milk.
nothing.
Daddy gonna be right back.
I'll be right
Be
back.
right back.
You get raided by the fucking FBI or whatever.
Wait, Dad hasn't gone shopping in years. Why is he leaving?
What a crazy fucking timeline we're on, dude.
Yeah.
Where-
Insane.
Like, I mean, I always knew Diddy was like, I knew he probably did like violent shit. I never knew he was like about that crazy sexual shit until like recently.
yeah.
I always knew he probably did like violent shit because I'd heard stories that he'd like stab people and then like be like, hey, like that shit didn't happen. And then
Yeah.
fucking that's it. They disappeared.
And the drug shit. Low key, the drug stuff sounds like normal. But when we start like adding the sexual shit on top of it, that's when it makes it look weird. Like, okay, why does everybody have to have Molly on them?
Yeah.
Why does everybody have to get drunk at every party you throw?
He
Yeah.
makes them get drunk. Like he makes
Somewhat,
sure that-
yeah.
Yeah, apparently he would have like different. I don't know if it was like punch bowls or different types of like drinks designated for like drinks that were going to be spiked versus drinks that weren't. So like
What
him
the
and,
fuck?
him and his crew would only be sipping on stuff that wasn't spiked, and everybody else at the party, like all the females and anybody else they want to drug, they'd all be drinking on something that's drugged.
And
Yeah.
they didn't know that.
They didn't know that.
Oh, that is
Yeah.
real bad, did he?
So by the end of the night, I'm guessing they would just have a ton of people passed out and all kinds of things would happen.
So
to them.
it's-
And they had some people waiting for the end of that party. 'Cause they
Oh,
were like,
of
oh,
course.
it's almost 3:30. Everybody leaving? All right, cool.
I'm clapping somebody's cheeks.
Somebody
Those
get
little
clapped
kids
up.
should be here any minute now, guys. You sure you want to head out? Sorry.
We always get back
Like
to
a taco truck.
like a taco.
I got catering, guys.
It should be here soon, guys.
Oh, here they go. And it's
Don't you worry. Hot and ready.
It's like Ice Cream Man music coming out. No, that's not funny.
awful.
That's not funny at all.
Man, between last week's episode with Nickelodeon and this,
Dude, that was
Yo, kids are having a rough go.
I mean, because
rough time to be a kid.
it's a really rough time to be a kid.
Jesus
Look out for Dan. Look out for Diddy's.
bro, they're
Holy
canceling
shit.
TikTok and shit. I mean,
Yeah.
what are kids supposed to do, bro?
Yeah.
Oh my God, bro.
How are they
that
supposed
is
to get
fucking
famous
wild.
now?
Yeah.
We got to
Man.
get right on the next app, guys. We got to get right on the next app immediately so we can get famous.
Oh, okay, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean?
But
Like the
what
next
is-
big one that's
what
gonna
is the
come
next
out.
app though? Like I look at this show all the time. I'm like, I don't know. Like, is it?
Something will be here.
It's some kind of blend. I feel like of shit. I feel like it's gonna blend. It's gonna be like a blend of the short form video shit and like
Yeah.
a blend of like the Twitter type shit and like a blend of like, you know, the Instagram shit where it's just people post pictures of themselves and shit like that.
I think
it's
it'll
gonna
be
a
just an
blend.
American TikTok. Whatever
Same shit.
American version of TikTok comes out, it'll be the shit.
Yeah, because what makes a perfect social media app?
It doesn't matter, bro.
Editing the videos.
If you have a good algorithm, you'll be okay.
But you want to give people the tools to make cool videos for the algorithm to show.
Well,
You
yeah,
know what
that
I mean?
too.
Like,
Yeah.
something has to be engaging that isn't on the other things.
I think it comes down to content too.
Yeah.
Right? Like where's a lot of like the very interesting content going, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. Those are
Yeah.
all the biggest ones.
I do think it'll be hard because TikTok is just so fucking free and like Wild West that it's like that's what people wanted. People want the shit that's like you will never see this on another app or anything like that.
Yeah.
So that's what kind of makes it hard.
So let me ask you a question. If it gets banned and then like an American company buys it, would you still want to use it?
yeah, I mean I don't use it now, but that's just I just don't
I
use
don't know,
it.
presuming
But,
you're a user. is
but
what
yeah,
I'm
I would
saying.
still use it.
They're not going to sell it, are they?
So no,
They-
we don't know if it's going to get banned. But if
Yeah.
it gets banned, they have 5 months to either sell it
It's crazy.
or they can let it die.
Also,
If I'm Mark Zuckerberg, I'm licking my lips.
I'm like, bro, I'll buy it with the quickness.
you think they would though? Like, you
Oh,
think?
dude, absolutely. And
Hell yeah.
There's been tons of groups of investors already pulling together money. Like they're just fucking savoring this moment. They're just waiting to leap on
the
that
real
shit.
one that I think if it happens, the shit is over, is if Jeff Bezos says something and something happens, this app shit is over.
Wait, what do you mean?
If Jeff Bezos buys TikTok and integrates it with Amazon,
Oh, that
it's
would-
fucking
Bro,
over.
Shopping would
Dude.
be next.
It would be
level.
insane.
There'd be videos that like you watch a video and then all of a sudden you'd have something in your cart without even agreeing to it.
It would be
Dude,
nuts.
That would be. How would they even integrate those? Like, what do you
Shit,
think
TikTok
a
has
platform
a-
would look like with both of them?
TikTok has somewhat of a marketplace.
Yeah,
Like you can buy things on TikTok.
They have a
It's like an
pretty
eBay
decent-
type of thing,
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
They have a pretty decent marketplace. Obviously, Amazon's the biggest marketplace in
Yeah.
probably the world, but you can use Amazon's technology and incorporate that with TikTok's algorithm.
Bro,
Oh, dude,
it's
that's-
fucking dead.
But like,
Like
how
good
would
pizza, bro.
what would it be? It would just all be promotional stuff, right?
Yeah, so basically they would
Man.
It wouldn't be for fun videos.
I feel like no, it'd be both, right? I feel like they could leverage the short form video, like all the videos on TikTok, and find ways to sell you products through
Through
there.
them.
Like have videos sponsored by content creators with Amazon products
Yup.
that are
Yeah.
being sold. And that's another source of revenue for Amazon because then people who are selling their products on Amazon can say, "Hey, I want my videos promoted through TikTok on Amazon."
Yeah.
For sure, yeah. Yeah, because I could definitely see the promotional part of it. For
Yeah. And also think about like if you see a viral video, it's kind of hard to buy something directly from that video on like Instagram.
yeah.
Because then you got to go to an external website and do all this bullshit.
And those
Bro,
websites are
so-
sketchy as shit,
And they're
too.
sketchy as hell.
They're very sketchy.
If you can go straight from a video to Amazon in one click, oh my, it's
dude.
it's
True.
over, bro. And then you got Prime coming in one day.
Yeah, any promotional video, you click on a little info thing, it shows you all the products that are in that
Damn,
video.
man.
Man, Gio, I never even thought about
Jeff,
that.
call me, bro.
Call me, Jeff.
I'll tell you to leave your wife and
That
then
would
call
be,
me.
That'd be very competitive because it'd be like him versus because he would have TikTok, Elon has Twitter, and Zuckerberg has
Has
Facebook,
Facebook.
and Instagram.
But Twitter ain't shit anymore. Twitter is
Twitter's not.
You'd
shit
be surprised.
anymore.
People still use Twitter.
I mean,
it's
I still
not,
use Twitter
It's
a
not
ton.
as big as it was, but it's still used.
It's not
By some
dying,
people.
but it's something's wrong, right?
Is
something is wrong with Twitter. I don't know if it's on its way out. I can't tell.
it on life support, guys?
There's no improvements to it anytime soon. It looks like.
That's hilarious.
Something is
It's going fine, but something's wrong.
Because I mean, I still use it. Everything looks like it's fine, but I can tell something's wrong.
Oh
in the
my
background.
Does it feel like a ghost town in a way? Like, do you feel like there's
It
been
just
a
feels
lot
like
of
more
content-
bots than ever.
more bots?
Hilarious.
The algorithm seems
Fuck
completely
Elon,
crazy.
bro. I hate that.
Like if you go on a
motherfucker.
post and you click on the post, right? Like before, it would be top comments would show up at the top.
Yeah.
Now it's just like more videos of things. Like let's say you're looking at a video of a funny cat video,
Okay.
and then under that it's like more funny videos, and then like in 1984, like some guy who got stabbed in the head and and they took it out.
Oh, so it's not
It's
comments.
like
It's more.
facts,
It's like
interesting facts.
more posts that you would be interested in.
Yeah, it's essentially it's all like interesting shit that someone might generally like,
Man.
and it's just a bunch of that under the videos. So
They're
it's
just
like
trying to
endless
keep you-
videos.
They're just trying to keep you on the app longer.
Man,
Yeah.
they should have never sold that shit, bro.
Yeah,
They should
Yeah.
have never sold that shit.
we got too crazy now.
I will say the creators are making more from Twitter though. Like they are actually getting paid from Twitter now, which is kind of cool.
Oh wait, how so?
Like if you have a tweet that pops off, you'll get paid from it.
Like Elon did that. He changed
Yeah,
up like
yeah.
the payout method or whatever.
Yeah, he changed. Well, he actually added the creator thing. I forgot what it's called. It's like a creator fund or some shit.
Interesting. I didn't know.
Oh, I think
Yeah.
I know the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
The fucking verified shit. Remember
Yeah,
they
that
tried to do
verified
that
shit
shit's
too.
a fucking joke.
That shit was a
Now you
dud.
can just buy a check mark next to your name.
Yeah, that's one of those things that I don't think the world is going to be ready for that for a very long time. Paying for social media.
No, never.
There's
bro.
no way that'll
Well,
ever
you'd be-
work.
You'd be surprised.
It's
Not yet, man,
It's
not
not
yet.
gonna happen
No
until
way.
they force it.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Well, like until they force you to like, all right, you cannot use YouTube or Instagram until you pay for that bitch per month.
Yeah.
Then people are not going to do it, right?
Oh, and if these guys banded together, they could be just evil
Oh, yeah.
fucking
But
lords,
high
dude.
key, if they forced it, if they were like, you have to pay, I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, like
I
if
just wouldn't
all of
use
them
it.
just
I'd
like
be
went,
no, I'm not gonna use it.
I'll read books.
everyone
Yeah,
had.
go back to books.
I'll read books.
Yeah,
I
I'd
don't
send
give a
letters.
fuck.
I'd send. I wouldn't need it anymore.
Yeah.
No, because like imagine if they all said, "All right, it's $5." Like for Twitter, Facebook,
A month.
and
A month?
Instagram. Yeah, $5.
Y'all got it. Have a blast.
No, there
about
would
it.
be people that stay though.
No, there will be people that pay.
There
for
would
sure.
be really
There would be
mad.
a decent amount.
You know what's crazy about us is like all this freedom we have as Americans or whatever.
Yeah.
If they put us in a corner, we cannot help ourselves. We will pay for the thing.
No, I wouldn't.
I wouldn't
You
pay.
won't?
I would refuse.
I haven't paid for Netflix in a year.
Amazon. Yeah, I probably haven't paid for Netflix in a little while either.
That
to be
one I
honest.
pay- that one I
But
paid for,
Netflix,
I don't
I was
mind.
okay with leaving. Yeah, because it didn't have any.
Yeah, I use that one. I actually enjoy it. I'm a big movie guy, big TV guy, so I'm always watching shit. So I'm like, I don't mind paying for streaming shit, but bro, I'm not paying for Instagram. I'm
Yeah.
not paying for YouTube. I do pay for because it's a premium, which is different. Because
But it's a different layout. It's a whole different idea.
Yeah, you don't have ads. It's different shit.
But it's like they sneak it into. They do it in little baby steps. Like it'll be HBO. Like HBO, I bet 3 years ago was like $10 a month.
oh, of
Yeah.
course, yeah.
Now it's
they,
like
they raise
18.
it. Yeah, they raise
So
it.
they
each year.
slowly raise it like 75 cents every like 6 months.
But
7,
the streaming,
8 months.
I think streaming is different. Even though I brought streaming up,
I think you get a lot more value for streaming, bro.
True.
and it's more value going into it. Like you're watching something being
Yeah, man.
produced
Yeah.
as like compared to Instagram, where somebody's making some shit on their couch.
Yeah.
If you think about like where we are now with streaming, there's so many titles and so much content that you don't know what to pick. You're lost in a sea of
It's too
shit,
much.
Yeah, there is a
right?
ton of
There's
shit.
no more like that really revolutionized the fucking industry. Can you imagine beforehand having to go to Blockbuster and be like, okay, I hope this one's fucking good, and then picking it out? That's so archaic.
That's pretty
to me.
funny. though.
Blockbuster and them, they had it, dude. They had it right there. They should have pivoted to like a physical renting place.
Too stubborn.
And an online renting
They
place.
should have bought Netflix. Is what they should have did.
Yeah.
When they had a higher market cap, they should have just bought them. But
Yeah, somehow like they should have seen streaming coming. Just having like some sort of database of like
Yeah.
the 50 movies of the month that we got.
I feel
or
like they're so
something like
stubborn that they would have stepped on anything Netflix like said they should do.
that. Yeah.
They would have been like, "No, we're fine.
They would've been
that
like,
model
We
makes
mail
so much less
DVDs
money.
everywhere."
yeah, they would have been like, who wants to receive a DVD in the mail where you can come to one of our awesome stores
Exactly.
and check out all the fucking memorabilia and shit.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then Netflix started introducing the streaming shit in like 2010, and then
Yeah.
that shit changed everything, bro.
Yeah, because imagine how much like Netflix was doing it for the cheap.
cheap. It was like
Super duper
It was like
cheap.
$5 or
$7
$7.
to
Yeah,
$7,
and you
yeah.
could keep it as long as you wanted and shit like that. I feel
Yeah.
like Blockbuster they didn't want to pivot to something like that because they
Nope.
make so much money. I would imagine like having people come in and buy
The late
the
fees,
snacks, the late fees.
get
You didn't
fucked in the
you
late
didn't
fees.
rewind that shit, bitch. Oh, that's another $3.
They used to charge you for that.
If you didn't rewind the VHS, yeah, they would charge
They
you.
would tax you on that shit.
Literally never did it. Never
You
ever.
never do
rewind.
it?
You were
No.
a child.
I was a child. Yeah.
You wasn't paying the $2.
No, yeah, no way. My parents wouldn't have noticed those charges and been like, "What the fuck does this mean?
They were probably
What
doing
is the
it for-
reverse charge?"
For all you know, they were probably fucking.
Maybe they
Hell
were.
yeah.
Maybe they were.
You were going to bed. All right, let's rewind all the VHS.
Leave them where they are. I tell them, or I'm gonna have a fit.
That's funny. Imagine you pick that hoe up and then you put it in and it just starts playing at the end. And you're like, oh,
What the fuck?
I
That's
gotta
true.
rewind it. This fucking douche didn't rewind it.
Yeah, if you wanted to be a real asshole, you leave it like at the most like spoiling part of a movie.
Bro, leave it like a dirty sex scene, like right in the middle of the movie.
Oh
or
my
The
something.
Sixth
God,
Sense,
bro.
like right where they say that Bruce Willis is dead.
Oh man,
or something like that.
that's a brutal one. I had that one spoiled for me a long time ago before I watched the movie, and I was like,
That's a rough
oh,
one.
man. The
It
movie
came
was-
out in the 80s.
I was born in the 80s. Come
Well,
on.
exactly, but it's too late. It's like,
Keep
man,
up,
you was
dude.
born.
Bro.
What I'm going to tell you?
Family Guy spoiled that shit and it pissed me off.
Damn, that's
Family
spoiled a
Guy.
lot.
Was it at least a good joke?
No, it was like it was a stupid parody of like 50 First Dates.
What?
Yeah, it was one of those cutaways of 50 First Dates of Adam Sandler being like, "Oh, did you know that homeboy in Sixth Sense is dead?" And I was like, "Bro, what the fuck? Why they tell me
Why
that?"
did he
shit?
say that?
That's kind of a wild movie, right? 50 First Dates.
Oh
Adam
my
Sandler
God,
is
And
a-
Drew Barrymore.
He's essentially manipulating this woman to loving him.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh yeah,
Kind
she
of.
has like a she has what's that shit called?
Short-term memory loss.
Yeah.
She had like an accident or something, and
Yeah, that's fly.
every morning she wakes up, it's like the same day.
But that's a layup. That's a layup if I ever heard one.
For Adam?
Yeah.
Imagine how excited she must be by things that you showed her the previous day or
Oh
something. You know what I mean?
god.
Yeah, you could show her the same exact thing every day.
You could take her on the same cheap date, not
For
have
sure.
to spend much money.
Let's go walk around just today. Tomorrow we can go to a really expensive. She's like, okay.
Tomorrow I'll take you to France.
It's still 1989. And then her family too. It's a little. They're fucking tricking this poor girl. They put like a newspaper in her room and shit for like
Oh,
the
that's
old
hilarious.
because they don't want to scare her. But how do you
I mean, I
explain
get
that to
it, but-
somebody?
Yeah, I agree. It's like, don't you need to tell them at a certain point? But imagine you'd have to tell them every day because
Yeah.
they're forgetting.
Oh, that would be
every
so
day.
annoying.
That can't be a real
Exhausting.
condition, right? Not like
Not-
that.
not that
No,
extreme.
Like that. Not that bad.
Where they keep picking up from the same day or something like
I mean,
that.
people definitely have short-term memory loss, where
Yeah.
it's like they don't remember a span of a few days, but not to the point where they forget something the very next day after you tell them.
Yeah.
That'd be insane.
Motherfucker marrying a girl who can't even remember 24 hours. This is wrong.
That's insane.
This is
bro.
inappropriate, Adam.
He has some funny movies, man.
He does.
It's been a while.
It has been a little
It's
minute.
been a
Uncut
little
Gems,
while.
though. Uncut Gems held me over pretty well.
Uncut
'cause
Gems is fucking great.
What a
It's not
great
funny.
fucking
It's not
movie.
a comedy.
I mean,
No,
it's not
it's
a
not.
comedy.
It's
It's not
not.
a comedy, but it's a good movie
It's
regardless.
a titty movie.
No, it's
It's
the
a titty
opposite
movie.
of funny.
It's the opposite of funny.
It's just a titty movie?
Yeah.
movie.
What does that mean?
It's the titties in it.
There are titties. Julia Fox.
Sure.
Julia Fox.
Julia
is-
Fox at her absolute baddest.
Yeah.
At her absolute
Yeah,
baddest.
she's
Without
been-
the drugs.
She's been on a downfall, bro. I think she's
Poor
she's into
girl.
like heroin or something like that.
I
but
think prior to getting famous, yeah, she was like a heroin addict,
I think she,
which is crazy.
you can tell she's definitely back into it, bro.
Bro, have y'all seen that fucking zombie drug?
Nah.
No, what zombie drug?
That's a crazy part of this
people-
drop. Yo, fucking zombie drug just hit the streets.
Zombie
Turn them right
drug.
into zombies,
Yeah.
dude. You gotta shoot them right in the head.
Well, what do you mean? Please clarify.
These people are shooting something that gives them like a feeling similar to heroin, but much stronger. And they inject it into their head, if I'm not mistaken.
Holy shit.
I don't know why, but they do it into their head. Maybe it hits them harder or something. I don't know. They're not getting a needle into their skull or anything, but they're doing it on the outside.
Oh my god.
And it's like one of those like it's a corrosive for their skin. Like it destroys their skin and eats
Yeah.
their skin up. And they'll have like giant holes in their head.
Oh, you talking about Trank?
Maybe Trank, but I don't know. This one sounds like it's specifically about
Maybe
heads.
it's a specific thing. I was thinking of Trank. though.
It's specifically made for the
same
head.
thing. It's probably the same thing. Because yeah, I've heard of Trank too, and they'll be
yeah,
Looking
they'll
like
be
fucking Popeye.
Yeah, and they'll have fucking holes in their head, or like
Yeah.
yeah, that it's like you said, like Popeyes. One dude had
One
his
big
arm
arm.
was swollen as shit from the
and they don't
drug,
give a fuck too. They'll cover that bitch up with a sock, and then they'll
which is insane. They'll just
Yeah.
keep going.
and then they'll just keep
Bro,
going.
they'll have a fucking big old black hole, literally a black
Yo,
hole
bro,
on their
yeah.
leg for 9 months, and they'll just be like, you know, I tried to get it treated, but I can't, so I'm just gonna keep doing my
I'm
shit.
gonna just stay on the streets and do this trank until I die.
Yeah, it's
like,
crazy
what?
how they survive,
How
dude.
do- How do people accept that? How
I
do you
don't know.
accept like, okay, I'm just gonna live with this hole in my foot, and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna, like Gio said, I'm just gonna stay on these streets and just keep doing that. Like, how do you accept that this is my life?
It must feel amazing. It must feel
It's got to be top tier.
It
And it's
must feel-
addiction. Addiction is just a bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
true. Yeah,
Yeah,
like
like,
it just
I've-
changes their whole brain chemistry.
Oh, fuck. What video did I just watch? It was a Channel 5 one. It was
You talking about
the
the Vegas one?
the tunnels.
Oh yeah.
And the guys was
I
like,
love those guys.
Bro,
Channel
fucking
5.
yeah,
yeah, it's funny.
Channel
That,
5,
shit,
bro.
that shit came out last night. I watched it. Gio watched it.
bro.
That's
So
crazy.
one of the guys was talking about addiction. He's like, yeah, everybody just gets fucked up, but they keep thinking it's the external problems that keep them like where they are, but it's them.
Yeah,
Like what I think one of them was like, yeah, I can't get an ID, so I'm gonna just I'm gonna stay in the tunnels and keep getting fucked up. But it's
Yeah.
like, bro, just don't get fucked
no,
up
they're so
Yeah.
easy to
and
give
move
up.
out the tunnel.
yeah, bro,
Exactly.
getting the ID is easy, man.
That's why, like,
Well, for them it is hard because they don't have an address.
in their
and-
mind. But once they go to like this place, like the guy who was saying this stuff, right?
Yeah.
He was a former tunnel person. He started.
He was, bro. He was.
Funny to
Oh
say
yeah,
that.
I forgot about him.
a tunnel person.
this is a mole man. This is a straight.
Hey, bro, I'll have you know they consider that a very offensive term.
They do,
right?
they
Gio?
do, bro.
In the video, listen, let me explain.
It's derogatory.
Bro, Heike, he said that.
Don't say that during mole month.
Are you serious, bro? And mole month. This is
You gonna say that
National
to
Mole
me?
Month. That's funny.
That's so funny.
Oh
All right,
my
all right, so back
god.
to the dude. So the dude that Gio's talking about is a guy who had lived in the tunnels for many years. It's crazy to say that, right?
A natural, yeah.
But he lived in the tunnels beneath the Vegas Strip. So it's like a tunnel beneath the Rio Casino.
Yeah.
And it's like a mile or two long, and people legitimately live under there.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's so hot in Vegas, you can't be out. You'll fucking die with heat stroke.
Why do they choose Vegas? Just shit's wild in Vegas. They just want to live in Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, something like that. Like
They
come
kind of
out-
got stuck there,
Yeah.
like chasing other people.
Yeah,
Okay.
or trauma, or shit happens, right?
Mhm.
And this dude himself was living there for years, and he was able to like pull himself out and get help. And
Yeah.
I guess eventually him and these people started this company. I think it's called like Shine a Light, and basically
Yeah.
it's literally a block from where the tunnel is. Which is funny because it's so close, so it's so easy to reach out for help.
It's crazy.
And they give free help to these people. They're like, if you come in, we'll give you food and water, we'll give you a place to sleep,
A job.
we'll give you a job, we'll
Like
get you,
anybody.
Yeah.
There's
Anybody.
no list. There's
Anybody,
no. Okay.
Anybody. And then we'll get you treatment. Like we'll put you in a treatment home. We'll get you treated. We'll get you clean. We'll get you your ID, your
Yeah.
social, all that, and then we'll get you a job. They have connections with places to get them jobs, but a lot of these people are just like, what
Nah,
Gio was saying.
man.
They're like, nah, man. Like I gotta be down here in these tunnels. Like I can't get my ID. Like I gotta be in. And he's like, listen,
Bro.
you guys can come up.
I gotta stay in the tunnel, bro.
Stay in the tunnels.
That's
bro.
what they were like.
Someone
They were
else
dead
I want
ass.
to change my life around so bad, but these tunnels they keep calling me.
These people were ride or die for these tunnels.
They were, bro.
There's
Yeah.
that one couple, that dirty looking couple with
The security guy, not the security guy, but he was like a
this-
boxer.
Yeah. This is
Oh my
dirty.
God.
This dirty ass.
He was like a
looking
former
couple.
boxer, and he has like a girlfriend, and they both sleep in the tunnel. Like they just stay down there.
Then they just got like a little crib, like a little area.
A little crib is
I guess.
crazy.
Bro, at
Like a
one
little-
point, they cook.
Oh,
They cook the dude tacos.
my
right?
God.
Oh shit!
But
That was the grossest shit I
That
ever
shit
seen in my
looked
life.
disgusting. But the main dude, Andrew, the guy filming it, the Channel 5 guy, they cook him tacos on their dirty street shit, right? And the guy's
Yes.
cleaning it out and fucking.
Like,
trying
how
to-
do they do it? Is it just like is it on an actual
It's like
oven?
on a
or-
little it's like a little propane burner, and the guy
Yeah.
puts like a dirty ass pan over it, and he starts putting the meat in there and cooking it, and then he's
Yuck.
assembling everything with his hands. He's feeling the meat with his hands, and he just fucking
Hella salmonella.
cooks it for the
Yeah.
dude, and it looked undercooked. Then he fucking gives it to the guy, and just he eats it. And I'm like,
And I would
"Oh,
imagine
man."
water is very hard to come by in the tunnels. So
So
these
pro-
guys
Yeah.
aren't cleaning shit.
For the most part, yeah, it is. But sometimes they find these weird streams of water, to which I'm not sure how clean the shit is.
Oh, yeah.
They were saying in the video that it was clean. I don't
Guys-
believe them.
These guys pioneers.
Yeah,
Are they like cave explorers?
No, they were saying like anytime you flush the toilet, the water goes to the tunnel.
Yuck.
So they
dude.
would shower in that water.
Yes.
Oh my! Look at this right here. Natural, natural, crystal clear water goes straight through our
so
stream.
fucking nasty.
They set up like a dam and shit.
So gross.
Start
Bro.
Cool society down here.
We have a full society.
Oh my God, bro.
That is
Bro,
insane,
he was
dude.
interviewing this one dude
That-
who's
yeah.
been in the tunnel for 9 years, and the guy's story is that
Whoa.
he's from New Hampshire,
Yeah.
and he was shot in the face during a carjacking,
Yeah.
but he lived.
Yeah.
So half of his face is fucked up, and the other half of his face is kind of fine.
Yeah.
And he's just down there in them tunnels, bro. And he keeps
Man.
saying like, "I've been trying to get ID for 9 years and I can't get it." And at the end of the video, the other dude's like, "Oh yeah, I know that guy. I've tried to get him to come up so many times. I tell him all the
Yeah.
time I can help him get his ID, but he doesn't want to come up."
And no one wants to help me. And it's like
No one
we-
wants to help me.
We try to help him every week. He says
At
no.
the end of the video, he goes and sees him.
Yeah.
Like he's like, bro, you ready to go? He's like, nah, man, I'm chilling.
He's like,
I'm
"Nah,
down here in my
man."
little
It's
corner.
he's
He had
like,
like a bed. He had a fucking
yeah,
closet.
Bro, they have beds and all kinds of shit. And the way they make money is they scrap metal.
Yeah.
And like copper and piping, and they take it to the
Oh.
scrapyard and they make money off of that.
So they go steal shit. Yeah, steal from like the power.
Nah, they don't go
line.
steal.
Some do.
They gotta do. They can't
It depends
just,
on what
they're not
they-
mining copper.
Yeah.
It's not RuneScape. They can't just go find copper.
They would find
and iron
like,
ore.
They would find like TVs and trash cans and shit. Like they would sell anything they could get.
Oh, I see. Like shit
Yeah.
that people just threw out on the street and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Or like sometimes because they live in the tunnels, all the rain gets washed away.
Mhm.
Things get washed in there, so there's
True.
all kinds of like all kind. Hey, the guy said that they found Rolex watches, iPhones, like.
And they're
metal
still in the
pipes.
tunnel.
They're still in
Yeah.
the tunnel.
Well, Gio, that's drugs. That's drugs for the whole month.
Yo, I got $20,000 worth of drugs right now.
This is rent right here.
Yeah,
This is tunnel rent right here.
Dog, when they showed the tunnels flooding, and they had to rope them in,
Bro.
I was like,
that
bro,
shit looked hikey pretty fucking scary.
it was scary.
That shit looks. Well, imagine the way it was described.
I gotta chill,
Let
man.
me tell you, bro.
Like it's the
Oh,
Titanic or
Let
something.
me tell you. Let me tell you the way it was described. This dude, imagine you and your girl just chilling in the tunnels, right? You're on your tunnel bed, and these
Yeah.
people, they have cats. Like
You making some nice little
They have-
tacos.
They have multiple cats, and
They
they're chilling
did.
in their tunnel beds. Bro, all of a sudden, waves as high as like your neck start pulling up.
Whoa, dude.
Bro, it was bad.
Bro, the cats are drowning. They're trying to rescue them.
Oh my
They're
god.
being taken out. They're being like literally moved with the water. They're being dragged all the way for like a mile.
What the fuck,
Bro, it's
dude?
crazy.
How do these people live like this? So all their shit just gets washed away and they
Yes.
just start all over?
100%,
Yep.
yes,
How often does it
everything.
happen?
I mean, anytime it rains.
Bro,
Anytime there's heavy rain, I mean, it's going to happen.
they're cooked.
Yeah.
They're done,
Like,
bro.
out of courtesy,
Bonkers, dude. That's crazy.
The cops will put notices by the
That
entrance
it's
of the
gonna
tunnels
rain.
out of courtesy. Like, hey, guys, it's going to rain. Like, you should evacuate. Anybody living here should evacuate.
Holy shit.
They don't listen.
Fuck that, man.
He don't know about the tunnels more than me. I'm staying here.
I can hear the rain. It ain't coming, man. That sucks,
About
dude.
that tunnel life,
You
bro.
set up a whole little area with you and your girl,
Oh,
bro.
man.
You and your lady having a good weekend, and then it fucking rains and all your shit gets washed away.
Bro,
That sucks ass.
if it rains and that dude with the face is down there, he's
Oh,
done.
he
bro,
has to keep
he
that
ain't
thing
gonna-
above water.
How the hell does he fucking... He probably gets out of there whenever the fucking shit rains.
He didn't stand up one time.
He looked
Oh,
fucked
dude.
up.
They don't even try to be clean, dude. That's disgusting. Like,
Yeah.
their wounds must be so fucked up.
I would
They
imagine,
must be so
man.
fucked up.
Like, especially like because they're doing like some of them are doing drugs that involve like injecting. I would
Yeah.
think some of them have a lot of like track marks and open wounds and shit.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, they can't clean shit down there.
Holy shit, bro.
It's-
That
yeah,
shit
it's-
was nuts.
Addiction is real, man. I
It's-
guess, right?
It's insane to me
Has
that
to be.
people accept that as their life. But I think the guy at the end of the video who was previously a tunnel person did a pretty good job describing why. He was saying
Yeah.
that like he's saying that there's a sick, twisted sense of freedom to it. Like if you think about in your life right
I
now,
can see that. Yeah.
like in your life, what things give you the most anxiety? Like right, like losing your job, like paying your mortgage, paying your rent. Right? If
Yup.
you're not able to do that, you're fucked, right?
Yeah.
For these people, you don't have to worry about that. You don't have any mortgage. You don't have any rent. It's just the next thing. You're just
You just
thinking
get
about
high,
the
bro.
very next thing, like the next fix. That's it. You're not thinking about like I had this looming rent payment over my head. Like you don't have that. You're just living for the moment.
It's kind of cool, right? It is kind of nice.
You know, we should actually go there.
Yeah, you're just free. You're just
Everybody
I might go be a tunnel guy.
Everybody pack a little knapsack, put a stick in it, put
No,
it over
but-
your shoulder.
Truly, what a life, right? Like in a country that is completely built around like making money and whatever.
They've done the opposite.
Yeah.
They are like, yo, we're just gonna get high, scrap some cans.
Dude, I'm gonna go to the gas station, buy some Bugles, buy some fucking Arizona teas, get high off my ass, and just chill all day
Just
long,
fucking vibe.
all day, every
Just
single
vibe out here
day.
in these
I just
tunnels.
found myself during the video. I'm like, bro, they have to be so bored. Like,
Wow.
I was like, what do they do
I was
during the
thinking that
day?
too. But dude said they had a TV. He was like, so let's go get a TV and we'll keep it and we'll watch that bitch. And I was like, I guess. I
They
mean,
get
you
signal
can.
down there.
right?
I have no idea, bro.
They probably find a way. They find like an area or something that they could
I guess so.
I guess. The
find some
fuck,
sort
I
of
don't
Ethernet
know.
cable that they can connect.
Oh, they
to.
connected to the casino.
True.
They could do that.
No,
Get themselves
oh.
an Amazon stick. That's
For-
$25.
For
Yeah.
the power, they usually run everything off of like, because there's a bunch of solar
Oh,
panels
yeah,
in
the
Vegas.
solar panels.
So like anytime solar panels are like broken or dented, the companies who run the solar panels, they'll just throw them out. Like they'll literally just put them in the garbage.
What?
So
Yeah.
the homeless people take it, and one of the guys, he knows how to wire it, so he just wired it up to all their shit.
That's
Yeah.
pretty sick.
Yeah,
That's
that
cool.
actually was kind of
No, they figured this shit out, bro. They
I
made
mean,
it efficient, except
to-
for the flooding.
To have like the skills to do that, imagine how much you're getting paid.
Imagine you can have a real job.
Yeah, how much trank you're getting a day.
Bro,
I
that
need you to
dude-
hook up
He
some
gets
free
paid in
internet.
trank only.
the particular guy who could do that said he was on the street since he was 12 years old.
Yeah.
That is insane.
Nuts, bro. And he was.
You
He
gotta
said
learn
he
some
was.
tricks.
He said he was 54.
What?
Yeah.
Yes.
They were old, bro. They were like in their 40s.
Yeah.
That one,
40
the main
years,
dude,
dude.
was old as hell.
Oh, Glenn.
Yeah.
He was 54 also. Yeah.
Yeah.
They were all old, bro.
Wow.
There was none of them that were like in their 30s. They were all. Like,
They were all old.
40s, 50s.
These are seasoned mole people. These are seasoned mole people.
Bro, these
they know
people-
what they're doing down there.
Bro,
They know
these-
how to survive.
It sounds like from the interviews, these people had lives because a lot of them
Yeah.
had kids, bro. Like a lot of them were like, "Oh
Man,
yeah, I
that's
have
rough.
like a 20-year-old daughter. I haven't seen her in 6 years, and like she's been reaching out to my friends on Facebook to find me." And
Mm-hmm.
like one of them was like, "Oh, the last time I see my daughter, she was like 9, and now she's like 16." I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
And you over here hiding in the caves, dude.
You over here at cave first. Imagine
yeah,
like
you over here hiding in the tunnels, and your daughter's looking
Bro,
for his fucked up.
imagine your daughter's at sleepover with her little girlfriends, and they're fucking watching a YouTube video, and they're like, "Ain't that your mama?
That's Glenn. Isn't that Glenn?
Ain't that Glenn? Ain't that your daddy?"
Why you
out
got
here-
two teeth?
out here in
Oh,
these
dude.
tunnels?
Yeah, and don't get interviewed. You don't want your daughter to see it.
Dog.
Just fucking hide.
I'm
Damn,
Oh
man.
my
sad,
god, bro, that shit was crazy.
Dude, speaking of addiction, in Vegas, actually. You saw the Bruno Mars thing?
Oh, he has what was it, a $50 million gambling debt.
50 million. So he has a residency in Vegas.
Yeah.
This man has a $50 million gambling debt.
That's fly.
And something tells me they're lying. Something tells me
They're
it's
lying.
more.
They're
Something tells
lying.
me it's way more.
It could very well be more. Man,
That
you know,
is
the
so
highs,
much fucking
the
money.
highs are high, but the lows are very low, man.
Yeah, I mean, if you're working for the casino, maybe that's just how. Maybe he really feels like that's just house money,
Yeah, it probably is.
and he's just going absolutely crazy every night. But like, how do you even rack up that
I
much?
feel like Bruno's he's fine. He has a hell of money already. He don't give a
He's
shit.
probably
Yeah.
just partying. He's
Yeah.
like, whatever.
No,
Bro,
he's
as
young
I
enough to
would.
keep making money. Like he's not gonna go broke anytime soon,
Nah, he'll be okay.
unless he somehow like is gambling, outpacing the amount of money he's making.
He's
Bro,
gambling his shoes.
He must have to gamble so hard to do that.
I mean, based on how badly he's doing, it sounds like he's taking a lot of risks with his money, which, I mean, that could translate to other shit, too, right? We
Yeah.
don't know.
Imagine he
asshole.
comes out of it with 100 mil up.
That's a good flip to me.
never know.
He stops making music altogether.
Yeah, he just starts doing all like poker.
Just does coke 24/7.
Yeah, dude, those fucking Vegas residencies, those guys get banged.
Oh,
They do
man,
get
they
banged,
fucking
bro.
deck
So
you
much
out,
money.
bro. They treat you like royalty when you get a residency.
Yeah, I've heard.
Can you imagine living there, though, bro?
I must suck.
That seems
If I had a
awful.
residency, I'm okay. I'm fine.
I mean, they're putting you up in a nice ass suite.
Yeah, and I'm flying them in.
but like
I'm
imagine
flying people in.
you
I ain't just doing this.
talking about ladies, right?
I'm talking about ladies.
You flying ladies.
We ain't only doing the Vegas ladies. We doing the ladies from everywhere.
The problem is though, I think they work like 5-6 days a week,
Yeah, they work a while. But I mean, the
so
nighttime.
they can't go nowhere.
Shit.
Like,
Bruno Mars got time to go somewhere.
I mean, I guess they
I don't-
could, like, if your job starts at like 11 at night, right?
Yeah.
You finish, let's say, finish performing, quote unquote, at like 1 or 2. You can keep doing shit until fucking rest of the evening or
Bro,
not evening,
Vegas-
rest of the morning. I
The rest
guess.
of the evening.
But you can't go on a trip. Like you can't leave for a few days.
But when you get off that residency,
Yeah,
you can go wherever you want.
Yeah,
That's
they
true.
can't like call in, right?
No, I don't think. You can't do that.
That has to be a breach of their contract.
They will shoot you.
Unless you're like fucking deathly ill, I don't think you can be like, "Hey, I'm not performing tonight."
Yeah, I think you got to bring in a doctor's note and shit. I think contractually, they make sure that your ass knows that,
that you
gotta
better
be
get
there.
up there.
You better get your ass up there and sing and dance, Bruno.
$50 million.
Didn't he have that song?
In the air.
Didn't he have a song? I want to be a billionaire.
Yeah, he did. And that was
Yeah,
a
that was
great
that song.
song.
How
That's
ironic.
one with the monkeys, right? Where he's in his bedroom with and
Yeah.
the monkeys.
How ironic now.
Before the cocaine, bro.
Yeah.
Before the cocaine. That shit'll change you.
That shit will change
It'll
you.
make you gamble $50 million worth of money that you don't have.
Yeah, coke is a weird one where you see people get like life-ruiningly addicted to
Yeah.
like coke. You would think that coke shouldn't do that to you. Like you should
Yeah.
be able to be like, all right, enough.
I think the expense plays a part in it too. It's one of the more expensive drugs.
Oh,
compared to,
yeah,
like, some
yeah.
of these other ones, right?
Yeah.
Like what you're getting for the size, you don't really get that much. So like people keep going back because they're like, okay, the shit lasts like 20, 30 minutes, and if I keep snorting it, I'm gonna run through the bag in like 2 hours.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need another bag. So they see it.
I'm gonna need me another bag.
I'm
Might
gonna
as
need me a
well
couple
get two.
bags.
I'll just level up. I'll get a whole 8-ball.
Yeah. What a life, dude.
Can you imagine that? Like that would
That shit is
that would
stressful,
fry
bro.
your brain, bro.
Yeah.
That drug is not fun to do a lot of.
It would be so fun to just be addicted to drugs and let your life get. But that's not how the world works, guys. You can't
Just
you
to be
can't.
addicted to the drugs, try to tunnel out every once in a while.
Yeah, I
Sure,
mean,
that's not a lot.
I know heroin's got to be just the best.
Like
It's just got to
it
be
makes you
so
think,
neat.
right?
I bet.
Like people are literally throwing away their lives.
Their
it must
lives,
be amazing.
bro.
It
That
must be
shit
amazing.
Must be insane.
Yeah, these trank people, dude. I'm telling you, like they'll have like giant holes in their head, and they'll be in the mirror of like they'll be like in a car window, like on a sunny day, so they
Yeah.
can see themselves in the mirror.
Dog.
And they're just like trying to like comb their hair, like do something. I'm like,
Over the giant hole in their head.
there's a humongous hole in their head, humongous.
Holy shit, bro.
Oh, that shit's wild, dude.
I could just personally never accept my fate like that. Like I could
No.
never, like I understand being down bad, but me personally, I could never be like, oh fuck, this is just my life. Like nah, bro.
Yeah.
Like make steps to change it. Do something. Find some source of help.
Yeah, especially in places like where you were talking about where they say they can help them out. Because in Houston, I would bet you anything, it's probably pretty fucking hard to not be homeless. Like for a homeless person to become unhomeless in Houston.
Yeah.
something tells me
there's
we're
some
not
decent-
very-
There's some decent resources. Like there's places where they can get housing, get food, and you know what I
Yeah,
mean.
Star of
Like,
Hope. Shout out Star of Hope. My man Prentice be running that motherfucker. That's my guy.
It's like
Shout
a
out to
homeless.
It's a homeless shelter downtown.
That's real.
Yeah.
See, but that's the thing about Houston. All of it is like downtown.
It's all downtown, bro.
It's all like you have to like take buses and you gotta really plan it out. You can't just like
But
go across the
that-
street.
If you want it, you want it. If you want to eat, if you want to get stable, if you want your life fixed, you got to go out there and seek the resources that are available, bro.
Gotta go to the Mecca, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know how they gonna get there.
Yeah.
They don't got it. They don't got $1.25.
bus ticket, bro.
$1.25.
Bro,
They
it's
homeless.
either you shoot in this meth, or you're gonna go get the bus ticket to go get food.
$1.25. That's like 30 minutes of begging. No way you don't get $1.25 after
high-key.
30 minutes of begging. I might go try it out one of these days.
I got you.
I'm just curious. I'm just curious.
Going to be like quasi homeless at the end of this.
Bro,
In 3 years, I'm gonna be like, I shouldn't have been joking so much, guys. I'm a homeless dude.
the
now.
It's actually kind of
torn
fun.
up T-shirt.
It's actually- guys, this is awesome. You got to try this out. Quit your jobs.
I
no
made
rules.
$70 today.
Nah, I
doing
feel like
nothing.
if you pulled up and you tried to areas that you think would be good,
Yeah.
there'd be people already there who'd be like,
Oh,
"Hey,
yeah.
you're on my fucking turf, bro."
show me your trank marks. Let me know if you're a
You
real
don't-
homeless
you
person.
don't look homeless, you bastard.
What
You smell clean.
what tribe do you belong to?
I'm part of the Atreides clan. They murdered my Duke.
The spice. Duke Paul.
Funny as shit.
A homeless guy comes up to you. I know what you took my train. Stabs him. Hey, oh, hey, hey.
Dude,
How crazy is that fucking chick? Going crazy on the vocals.
you just see what she looks like. She looks exactly what you imagine. Like some hippie chick that with long hair who's like, hi.
Is she like a white lady? What is
Yeah,
she?
she's a white lady with brown hair. She's just fucking yelling into the mic.
Just yodeling and shit.
Hans Zimmer, bro, fucking genius. He did all the Interstellar shit, Inception, this
Hans Zimmer,
movie.
he is the man.
Bro, homeless dude sounds amazing,
Homeless
bro.
dude.
It's like Game of Thrones bones.
The various factions competing.
Oh no, the red wedding happened at a truck stop.
Like the king and queen homeless. They got taken out. They set them up.
The homeless royalty.
Oh my
royalty.
god.
There has to be a king and queen homeless.
It's no dragons, it's just scooters.
Nah, scooters, shopping carts, you mean. Scooters.
No White Walkers, just water. Just waves of water.
Oh my god.
That is fucking wild.
That is hilarious.
Homeless people do love chilling underground. They do like finding a cave and chilling. in
Bro,
it.
because especially here, because it's fucking hot. Dude.
Hot
Yeah.
as shit,
You
bro.
need to. You
In
can't just
Cali,
be out in the open.
I saw like something where they had found some area like near this sewer plant or something like that.
Yeah.
And they like found this little cave area that goes under the city or whatever. And they had full on houses in there. Like they had like beds and shit.
They be
and
setting shit
rooms,
up, bro. They be
bro.
setting up like little tables. They have pots and pans and burners and stoves and
There's a nice little somebody got a nice little crib off like right off of Highway 6. They got a nice little spot.
where?
You know where that it's behind I don't give up my man's spot. But it's behind Seismic. He
I
got
know exactly where that
he
is,
got a
bro.
good little spot.
It's not one
Wait.
man, Gio. That is a camp.
That's a
It's
scoop
a
up.
camp.
You talking about Highway 6?
Yeah, you know where Seismic is, right?
You're talking about right behind the building?
Behind Seismic in the little trees.
Behind Seismic to the right,
Bro,
bro.
he got a setup.
No kidding. It's not one guy.
Really?
It's, you think
What?
that's the king? Is what
I
you're
think
saying?
that might be the king.
You think that might be a castle?
The king
Nah,
reigns
bro,
in
that's-
A-Leaf.
That's not a castle? That might be a homeless castle.
That's a community, legitimately.
Bro.
I passed it. No
I think there's a
kidding.
car in there.
There are tons of people. Bro,
There's
I
a
have
car.
been
I
seeing
wouldn't
that
be
more.
surprised.
Homeless people in the car because they just like sleep in that.
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
Yeah.
But
That's a
there's
person who was
tons-
once not homeless.
Seriously, tons
Yeah.
of shit there. You guys should
Yeah.
check it out sometime during the day.
Are
Like,
y'all
just
talking
drive
about by the
by.
hotel?
Yeah, by the
Yeah.
Days Inn or whatever the fuck it
Really?
is.
By the Masons.
Wow.
Yeah.
But that's right. There is
Yeah.
a Freemason fucking, and it is very hidden,
It's very hidden,
like
bro.
Hogwarts. Something magical is
It's like
going on back there.
Hogwarts.
Bro, they
Something
got
scary is
hella
going
shit, bro.
on.
There's all kinds of shit all over the floor. There's
Dog.
T-shirts and water bottles and trash.
A bunch of shit.
Everything.
That
bro.
is a solid spot, though. If I'm thinking of the right place,
It's very solid.
that is a solid because I haven't even noticed
Bro,
it. They
what-
must be hiding in there.
Just go over there. Take a look one day.
Where do you poop?
Just go cruise by.
Outside.
You poop outside?
He'll be
Yeah,
okay.
that's an easy
well, they'll,
one.
they'll be
That's
okay.
an easy one.
Well, come on.
You
How
think
do you
they
wipe
care
your
about where
booty?
they poop go?
Yeah.
That shit will disintegrate.
True, but how do you wipe your booty? Like Omar said.
I don't
Oh.
think they care though.
Well.
I think they're doing a one wipe, maybe and done. And that's
I think
it.
they got
Like
dirty
that-
booties.
Yeah, they got dirty.
I
Yeah.
think they got dirty booties.
Yeah, I think they're okay with that.
I think they're okay with.
She said, I think it's safe to say
They got dirty
they
booties.
likely have dirty booties.
No. This is all clean. I washed this up. What do you take me for, a homeless
All right.
man?
All right, let me ask you guys a question. $1 million, and you have to eat one of these:
Oh no.
a dirty homeless person's booty,
Oh.
or a dirty baby's diaper.
A dirty.
Oh my
baby's
god.
diaper.
You go for diaper?
I go for a diaper.
Good man.
I have to eat a dirty a
You
booty.
don't know where that booty's
But let's
been.
say it's a nice booty, but it's homeless.
It's just homeless and
Let's
dirty.
say it's like Ice Spice booty, but like it's it's dirty. 'cause
give
it's
me the
homeless.
diaper, bro. Because a booty could come with diseases. A booty could come with a bunch of shit.
It doesn't matter how nice the booty is. If is homeless,
When he coming to see
Yeah, I can have a little syphilis on the rims.
yeah,
true.
if it hasn't been wiped in 4 days,
Oh,
that's gotta be a rough
4 days is
dude.
bare minimum.
That's gotta yeah. That's a good week.
Them tunnel people ain't had to wipe their booties in a while, bro.
The tunnel people might have something good though because they get washed up real good when the rain comes down.
The tunnel's a double
Yeah,
entendre.
you think anybody ever had the tunnel baby in there?
Oh, for sure they've had tunnel
Imagine
babies.
somebody pulling up with a baby in
Yeah.
the tunnels.
He was
No.
molded by the darkness.
It's like Bane.
Like that.
Molded by the rain and the darkness.
You are what does he say? You were raised by it. I was molded
I was
by it.
born in it.
I was molded by
Oh,
it.
To go back and crack
bro.
some homeless guy's back. That's the one thing I didn't like about that movie. How bad Batman was getting
Yeah,
his ass
that shit
fucking
was
beat.
fucking. That movie was probably one of the worst ones out of the trilogy.
Yeah,
in my
it's the worst
opinion.
one. It's
Yeah.
the worst
And they
one.
didn't know what to do with Catwoman. It was kind of all over the fucking place.
Oh, but Anne Hathaway as Catwoman.
Anne Hathaway, I'll stand by this. She's
Sign
one,
me
of,
up.
one
So
of the
fun.
baddest actresses of that era.
Yeah. Yeah.
I slept on her for a while.
She's a pretty good looking chick, man.
Anne Hathaway is very fine. Devil Wears Prada, dude. She's looking hot.
Man.
She's
Yeah,
looking
man.
hot.
All right, all right. What are other top tier actresses
In terms of fineness,
in terms of finance?
oh, we're gonna get in trouble, boys.
Yeah, we probably will.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
not. This is get away.
But this is strictly
this is just hypothetical,
objective.
man. Like, you know, in a universe where, you know, we never met our girlfriends or whatever.
I
My
would
girlfriend. No,
say-
my three. Zendaya, Zoe Kravitz.
Zoe Kravitz. You know what?
Zoe Kravitz is.
I've come
They're
around
close
on-
to the same person.
Nah,
Zendaya and Zoe Kravitz is
and-
different.
Nah, okay, yeah, they do
Zoe
look very
Kravitz
different. They
is
do look
gorgeous.
And she
Zendaya
does.
So
is,
she does have different features.
Zendaya
Yeah.
is basically a man.
Ah,
Zendaya is not a
God damn it.
God, I
Nah,
can't wait for that tennis movie to come out.
Oh, I'm gonna be going through hell.
You're gonna get caught like Pee Wee in the theater.
It's gonna be like Magic Mike.
like,
I'm gonna be wet.
like, sir, can you please leave?
I can't. I'm glued to the chair. I can't move.
All right, so you said Zendaya.
Zendaya,
Zoe
Zoe Kravitz. Ooh, shit. Ooh, damn, this is
I
tough.
thought you had a third.
Nah, she's not an actor though. Chloe Bailey was the other one, but
Oh,
She is in that. She is.
Little Mermaid.
she's
She
not a
Little
real.
Mermaid?
No,
Yeah.
that's the sister.
Oh, that's Haley. Oh,
Yeah.
that is Haley.
That one's a singer, right?
They're both singers.
They're both hot
wasn't
as
she
shit.
in that move the show?
She was in
Fucking-
Grownish.
No,
we'll
not
give her
Grownish.
acting
She was
credits.
in that show Swarm, the one made by Donald Glover.
Oh, she was.
She
Or is
was?
that also Haley?
Yeah.
I think
don't
that was
know.
It's
Chloe.
not- yeah, I think that was.
She was
Chloe.
getting beat from the back, dude, by fucking
She was
Snowfall.
getting- yeah, she
by
was getting-
Franklin.
You are correct. That is true.
Yeah, she's an actress.
Damn,
Shane.
that pulled something way out of the back of my brain. She was getting beat from the back.
Gio said,
And that
I
fucking
remember
girl
that.
took-
I remember that one.
Gio recalled it like immediately.
Talk about a swarm.
like Jimmy Neutron. Brain
He
blast.
said, somebody getting beat from the back? Boy, them neurons fired up real quick.
What's homeboy from Game of Thrones that he could see shit in his brain, or he was like,
Oh, Brand. Damn, Gio went to another realm.
fucking season.
No,
he
wait.
would be tripping out.
Bro,
He'd be tweaking out every time he was looking.
Was his shit that he could do that, and also he could control animals, right? He could hop in the bodies of the
I think
animals.
so.
yeah, he could
right?
hop in the bodies of animals.
and he split homeboy's brain
Oh, he
in
did it
half.
to Hodor?
Yeah.
He pulled up in Hodor's shit, and Hodor
Yeah.
started fucking freaking out.
Hold on.
They used fucking Hodor to hold the door. It's fucked up. This guy's whole life was destined to be holding this door for Bronn.
Oh my God,
Hilarious.
bro.
All right, Omar,
Hold the door.
What are your three?
I would say,
Man.
God, this is tough. Honor the Armistice is pretty fucking hot.
Yeah.
Anne Hathaway is hot as hell
The
too.
way's a cutie.
The little cat ears.
Yeah,
Ooh, had me.
And this is a tough one, dude. Well, I was real quick. Eva Mendes. Have y'all seen that video of her recently? She's talking
No.
about Ryan Gosling and how she's like they agreed like she was gonna be stay-at-home mom or whatever.
I haven't seen it.
She fucked her face up with plastic surgery.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
no. That's a bummer.
I regret to inform you, Eva Mendes does not look as hot. Nearly
Let's
as hot.
see. Let's see.
You got to see it.
I wonder why
Uh,
she stopped acting, but it makes sense. They
They had a kid, I think.
Ryan Gosling?
yeah, that's
Yeah.
her husband. They've been married for like
Place Beyond the
no,
Pines,
but
dude.
they've been married for like more
What?
than 10 years.
They're a
10
real
years,
couple.
bro.
Yeah, they've been married for a
They're a
hot
real
long
couple.
time.
They're a real life couple.
That's crazy, man.
I'm trying to think.
Did you have another one?
I'm trying to think. Who
I'm trying to find a picture of her.
who could it be?
Zendaya?
Because I'm trying to find an underrated one. I don't want to just pick one of the regulars.
He doesn't pick a mainstream one.
Yeah, I don't want to pick a
Oh,
mainstream
he
one.
wants to be a cool guy.
Oh, it's not bad.
What? Salma Hayek, fuck it.
Salma Hayek's
yeah.
a good one.
I was
man.
watching Grown Ups recently. She's so bad.
Bro, we had a
She's so bad.
me and my roommate had a very long argument about Salma Hayek the other day. That shit was funny.
What was the argument?
What's
She's
someone
not
against?
better than Chloe Bailey. I just kept screaming that. I was drunk as hell at 2 a.m.
That's not fair though. Salma Hayek is way past. You talking about Prime?
Prime is tough.
Prime is.
Prime is tough. But
We're
right, I'll
talking
say right
from
now.
Dusk Till Dawn. From Dusk Till Dawn.
the one scene.
man.
Or if we're talking, what else is she? Super
Grown
I
Ups?
mean, everything she's been in.
You
She's,
talking about in Grown Ups too?
Talking about Grown-Ups too.
all right. If I were to narrow down my shit, it would be this in no particular order, but this is just the three: Nicole Kidman, and I'm gonna steal one from Gio.
Nicole Kidman.
Zoe Kravitz, because I saw the Batman recently, and I was like,
Kidman.
I was like, all right.
Oh, Nicole Kidman is the one. This is where we're at AMC. This is where movies live.
Yeah.
Oh.
Free movie shit.
That's who she
Okay.
is. Okay.
She's been in a ton of shit. I think she's fucking gorgeous. And then the last one, I'm gonna say Florence Pugh.
Florence Pugh
Pugh's
is
pretty high.
solid,
I'm a
Florence
fan
Pugh's
of Florence
pretty
Pugh, and she's a good actress.
and she's Australian.
She is,
Yeah.
bro. Why are all the major actors Australian now? They're all taking. They're taking our fucking like South Park. So they're taking our jobs.
They're taking our jobs.
They're taking our germs. Bro, the fucking kid from Euphoria, Jacob,
The Hemsworths.
Jacob Elordi, the Hemsworths are Australian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Florence Pugh. They're coming for everything.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
pretty
true.
sure
There are
she's
a bunch of hotties
Australian.
over there on that island, dude.
There's a bunch of hot people just running
Oh,
around.
she's English. She's English.
She's English. Okay.
My
okay.
bad.
Let's
Oh,
not-
I thought she was Aussie too.
Heat.
Oh, see.
we jumped the gun there.
God
but
damn.
They're basically the fucking same, right?
Yeah.
They sound the same.
They're like the dirty version.
Yeah, they're the dirty down south version of the English.
The dirty down south version.
Yeah, and then what? New Zealand's like in the middle. New Zealand's
I don't
like
even know what happens in New Zealand.
I don't know
something
much about
similar to
them.
what happens in Australia.
I think they're very. If you ask me to tell the difference between the two, I don't think I could.
I wouldn't be
I
able
don't
to
think I
tell
could
you.
If you
either.
put a map up and you're like, show me which one is which, I would know where's
I'm
Australia.
about to say you can tell the difference.
I would know where's
difference.
Australia, but I wouldn't know where New Zealand is.
They seem like the even sillier version of Australia. If you see like their actors and
Yeah,
stuff
I know
like
what
that.
you mean.
You guys know a guy named Reese Darby?
No.
The name seems familiar.
Have you seen Yes Man?
Yeah, I've seen Yes Man.
You know his like
Reece
dorky
Darby.
boss, his
Let me
dorky
look
boss
him
in
up.
it that's inviting him to like the Hogwarts party and stuff like that.
Let me look him up. The name seems super familiar.
He's like looks like a bird, New Zealand guy, glasses. He's a comedian.
Oh, this dude's mad silly, bro. He was in
So silly.
You guys ever seen Flight of the Condors?
Flight of the Conchords.
Flight of the Conchords.
That's a
not
good
Flight of
show.
the Conchords.
Jermaine.
That's a fucking hilarious show. But
That's
those,
a really good show.
Oh my
those
God.
dudes are legitimately super musically talented too. Like,
Yeah.
they're actually pretty good artists.
You
Like,
saw Moana?
Yeah,
That's
I've seen
Homeboy.
Moana. He does all the songs in Moana.
Yeah, Shining. That's
Yeah.
a good song.
Lin-Manuel.
No, not Lin-Manuel Miranda.
Oh,
That's Homeboy from Hamlet.
he did the song from
And the
Moana.
dad of a sad.
He made He made the songs from Moana.
He did?
Yeah, I swear to God.
Damn, that motherfucker must be rolling in
Yeah,
it.
he's
Imagine how many of those little
Interesting.
musically songs he's writing.
Dad
He's
of
making
a
bread,
sad.
bro.
Yeah.
And I'm Hamilton, and this is Washington.
That's how it goes.
I don't fucking
They,
know.
they do like rapping shit, I think.
I never watched that
I
bullshit.
don't even know the story of Hamilton. Is Hamilton the guy who shot somebody in a duel?
Alexander Hamilton.
Nah, bro. He died.
He made
Alexander Hamilton.
He
He
died
made
like
the
a
treasure
bitch.
like
He died like a bitch, right?
Because he
Died
got
like a dirty
He got
dog.
into an argument with a dude, and he started talking shit.
Yeah.
And the dude was like, "Let's fucking duel." And the dude shot him, and then he fucking died.
Yeah, I think he killed the dude, but he got killed later, right? From
I
the
don't think
wound
he
or
killed- I don't
something?
think he killed the
he.
dude. bro.
I felt what I remember from school is that he basically founded the treasury system
Yes.
in America.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a good
And he was black
achievement.
apparently.
He was black?
He was black apparently.
He
No, I'm just
was?
playing.
Oh,
Nah.
I was about to say.
In the play, he's black though. I
Okay.
don't know why they did that, but
I
it
think
was
because he was like raised in the Caribbean, so
Oh, okay.
that's I think why in the play they.
So
made
he
him
was black on the inside.
but it's not accurate at
Speaking
all.
like
He was
Patois.
he was black.
He was black on the inside.
He was black on the inside.
he was black where it matters.
He's black where it matters.
You see where he grew up? He probably grew up on a castle in the Caribbean.
Alexander Hamilton with a do rag, bro. Imagine that.
He's like Chet Hanks. What going on? We gotta fix the
We're gonna fix these right up, George.
That's so fucking funny, bro.
the economy.
Have you guys seen fucking interviews with that guy?
Chet Hanks? No, but he's a silly goose.
Oh
that
my
guy.
God.
Well, he has a fucking interesting story. He was saying that when he was like obviously he was a fucking bad kid.
Yeah.
He was saying
Yeah.
he'd party and show up late and fuck bitches and all kinds of shit.
Rich as hell, of course.
Rich as hell.
Oh my God, bro.
He had a lot of funny quotes. In one of the interviews, the dude asked him, he's like, "What kind of girls are you like?" And he was like, "Do you like white girls?" And he was like, "I haven't." He's like, "I haven't fucked white pussy since 2008." That's what he said. Which which is crazy.
Fucked white pussy.
Which I was
Holy
like, that's
shit,
actually
bro.
kind of cool. That's funny. That's funny as hell.
It is pretty funny.
He's a funny guy. He is a funny guy.
And then he was saying, like, back to what I was saying around his interesting story, that he was a bad kid, and when he was 16, his parents found like this work camp, and basically you can send young adults there, so people who are under
bro,
the
my
age of
brother
18.
got sent to that shit.
Yeah, I think that a lot of them
Yeah.
don't really exist anymore because they were very strict, and they would hit kids, or they'd have them like do hard manual labor that would legitimately like could hurt them.
Yep.
Yeah. You're
So-
locked away behind these gates in this fucking detention center.
It's like soft jail.
It's
Yeah.
like soft jail, but like
you know
Yeah.
they're doing some bad
the,
shit.
the work you're doing is like you're doing hard shit. Like, you're going out to the desert, you're going on like super long hikes, you're carrying like these rucks, you're fucking doing like you're building fences out there in the
Yeah.
desert, like. And he was saying that his parents sent him out there because he was just fucking bad.
What was he doing though? Like alcohol or like
Everything, bro. He was saying
Sneaking out? I
partying,
mean-
and just anything a 16-year-old probably shouldn't be doing, but they probably are.
Man, for your dad to be Tom Hanks, bro, just chill.
I know,
bro.
for real, dude.
Just
Be a nice
chill.
guy.
Right on the money, bro. Get
And
some
his
acting
brother's a good
jobs.
boy.
Get some, yeah, his brother. I bet you they love the brother much.
Yeah.
more.
Colin.
Oh, hell yeah. Colin fell right in
Colin
line.
Farrell.
Yeah. Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell. Oh, that's a Scottish guy, right? Colin Farrell.
Yeah, he's
Is it?
Scottish. He is Scottish.
I think he's Scottish.
That's
Yeah.
another Colin. He plays Batman, right?
Is he Scottish or
He
Irish?
plays Penguin. He plays Penguin.
He plays
Yeah, he
Penguin
plays-
in Batman.
Colin Farrell did.
No, he's
George
Irish.
Clooney
He's
played
Irish.
him.
I think he's Irish.
He's Irish. He's Irish.
Yeah,
Yeah, he's
okay.
Irish. But he
Farrell?
Yeah, he plays the fucking penguin. You know they're making a penguin show?
Yeah, they
and
are.
I
looks
think they
pretty good,
released
bro.
the trailer. Did you see it?
Yeah, it looks
It looks
pretty
good?
fucking good, man. It looks the same vibe as the Batman movie. Like,
Never mind, he's Irish.
Who are the other
He's
villains
Irish?
in it though?
No,
We,
he's-
we
That's
said he was
Irish?
Irish.
Well, you did.
Yeah, he's Irish. He's
Yeah,
Irish.
we agreed he was Irish.
Yeah.
Who are the
Good.
other people in it? Who are the other villains?
They didn't really show many other villains. They just showed him, and then they kind of just showed like like the cronies and shit. But I think it's kind of poised to where it's like it's gonna have like a whole narrative storyline for
Yeah.
that character and like what happened in the wake of Batman, kind of freeing the city after it got flooded and destroyed and
Okay.
shit.
Pretty cool.
I'm okay without it. I don't need it, but it's cool.
I don't need it, but if it's well done,
If it's well done, I'm cool.
I'll take
Yeah.
it, man.
They already
Like,
getting my fucking $15 a month anyways.
It's like, bro, when
so
a show
fuck them.
when a show's well done, you guys gotta watch Shogun. Have you seen that shit?
I heard not good things about it
From who?
from my homeboy Mike.
Don't
It-
listen to Mike, bro.
my homeboy Mike was like, it's not good.
Unless
Mike,
his
what
last
the
name is
fuck?
unless his last name is Jordan, don't listen to him, right? I don't
Unless that was Michael Jordan telling you
Come on, Gio.
Don't you know him?
What's his last name is
What's the
Jordan.
fucking Kanye quote where he says, "I don't want to take advice from anybody younger than me"? What, is that what he says?
I'll take advice from anybody broker than me, less successful than me.
Yeah.
Bitch, that's like 3 people.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a silly thing to think.
it is.
I am the king of it all.
Yeah.
Speaking of the king of it all, you see barbecue in Haiti?
No.
Barbecue out there in Haiti?
No.
Haiti was having like a civil war, which is sad, and I think a lot of people, there's a whole turmoil and shit.
Yeah.
But a guy named Barbecue took control of the government.
A gentleman named Barbecue.
I swear to God, he overthrew the government. His name is Barbecue.
That's flawed,
And he
bro.
took a Twitch streamer hostage recently, and he's asking for $600,000 to release.
Oh,
Yeah.
from Twitch?
Well, it must be a really rich Twitch streamer.
Oh, okay.
God knows why he's in Haiti with Barbecue in
I
charge.
was about
but
to ask that. Why is a Twitch streamer in
you know what's going
a
on.
fucking
I would've
war
fleed.
zone?
Yeah, I would have left as soon as I heard Barbecue took the throne.
As
I
soon as
would've-
barbecue came into town, I would have left.
Barbecue.
They'll be wearing like Jordan 5s and shit, and he'll be wearing like Converse and stuff, and like Rolexes and shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
Shouts to Barbecue.
That's
I'm just
the
kidding.
barbecue. That's so
Yo,
fucking
bro.
No,
If
funny.
don't
you're a
shouts to
millionaire in
barbecue.
Haiti, bro, leave.
Yeah.
Scram.
Scram quick.
Why are you? That's not a place to go and be like, I'm gonna fucking take in the
Oh,
natural
my God.
tourism. And no, you
No.
leave. Don't go to places like that.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is. Like I see like all these videos on YouTube, particularly I don't remember their names, but there's this white couple, and they only go to like these fucking places where the Department of Defense recommends you do not visit.
Yeah.
Like there's a list of
Medellin.
bro, there's a list of countries, no kidding, that the Department of Defense is like Americans should not go here.
It's probably super cheap to go though.
yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Because they say like you're at risk of being kidnapped or getting a disease or killed. But these
Yeah.
people go, these white people, and they post videos on TikTok where it's like, "Welcome to Burma," where like it's one of the only places in the world where you have this. And then like if you read the comments, people are like, "Bro, there's been people here who have been like slaves for like
Yeah.
1,000 years,
Yeah.
who are working like factories and shit. Like, why are you going to this place?"
It is fucked up. It's downright fucked up. What do you want to go see? It's only gonna be sad shit.
Yeah.
You're not gonna go see the nice stuff.
There was one TikTok I saw where a guy was like, every time there's a war or a national event and they like destroy a city, I go there right after.
That's insane.
And it's cheap as hell.
That guy's a demon.
He
dude.
said when Haiti had the earthquakes, it was hella cheap. Was it the earthquakes or the
The
hurricanes?
earthquake, that should destroy
Yeah,
them,
he
bro.
said
What a
right after the
sick
earthquake, he
bastard.
went right there.
You gotta be a sick motherfucker,
He
dude.
said he spent like $50 the whole time.
He saw the news of a tsunami. He said, "Oh, gotta pack my bags.
Gotta pack my
I gotta
bags.
pull up.
Gotta pull up." It's beautiful this time of year.
Bro, can you imagine?
fucked up.
Can you imagine the damage from an earthquake, bro? That seems inconceivable to me. That's
Yeah.
so fucking scary.
That's a scary place. That's like a scary thing to like just go through.
yeah.
The
sure.
earthquake just happened. You just, what the fuck do I do?
The ground starts shaking and shit. You know, what I
Hell
mean? You
no.
can't. There's no like way to like really hide from it because wherever you're going, it's kind of happening all over the ground.
Yeah.
At least with
Yeah.
a hurricane, you can kind of get to like higher ground or something like indoors. You know, like away from windows. With this, no, bro. It just happens beneath you, and the shit just starts shaking and things crumble and shit.
That's some scary ass shit, dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
earthquakes and tsunamis, those are always things that kill the most
Bro,
people.
tsunamis are scary
Tsunami
as
is
shit.
a
And
fucking- that's the
tsunamis are a
worst thing.
byproduct of an earthquake.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
That's the biggest nightmare. Like, have you guys ever seen videos? I remember on YouTube watching the video from the one in, I think it was Thailand from years ago, in like 2000, like, it was either 2004, it was between 2004 and 2007, but I remember watching the videos on YouTube of people who posted it, and I was like, bro, that shit's nuts. You could see the water. It just looked like a giant wave, and then as it get closer, people are still filming. They're like, oh my God, that looks scary, but they're
Yeah.
not leaving.
Yeah, because they don't know. Yeah, you can't really tell how fast it's coming in yet.
Bro, and then when the shit comes in, bro, it's
Just like the tunnel people.
It's taking cars. It's taking everything.
Man.
Bro, yeah, to get whipped into like a wall and get killed that way, that
Bro.
sucks.
Or just
ass.
drowning. You're getting thrown under the water. You're done. Bro. That
Yeah.
water's going in your mouth. It's filling up your lungs. You're dead.
That sucks.
That's just scary as hell.
shit. If there's a tsunami, find the high ground. I don't know.
Right?
The tsunami is the high
How
ground.
do you beat the tsunami? I don't know.
You don't.
Yeah, that one is like, what the fuck? I guess you have to get to super high ground.
Yeah. So a real.
You gotta leave the
secure-
city. Like you gotta evacuate.
Yeah.
There ain't nowhere
Listen,
to go.
if somebody tells me there's like a tsunami or an active volcano or something like that
I'm
that's going to
gone.
erupt, I'd just rather leave. Like, the house is a house. It can be replaced. You can get another house. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just dip.
Yeah.
Just go. Take, like, anything that's, like, I don't know, family photo albums, anything that you might find of relative value that's not, like, a material thing, and just fucking dip, bro.
yeah.
Those things sneak up on you though. It's those
That's
fucking
true.
out of nowhere ones.
Yeah. Hurricanes, you can at least get like about a week.
Yeah, that's
About a
decent
week or two.
notice. But the problem is sometimes they strengthen when they reach land.
Yeah. Ooh,
So you never know. So shit
God
can get
damn.
strong
When they
and
make
fuck your
landfall.
shit up, man.
Oh, it's almost hurricane season.
It's almost
now.
hurricane season. Clear
I
out the
thought hurricane
tunnels.
season was over.
That's a good note to end on. All right. We thought hurricane season was... That's from fucking Pineapple Express.
That's from Pineapple Express. Yeah.
I love that one.
That is not my job. Wait, no, that's not from that, is that?
I think it is. That's when he's doing the impersonation.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I can't remember. But I
I,
know
I can see James Franco doing it in my head.
I know for sure the hurricane season.
Yeah.
Threw up on my printer.
All right, take care, guys.
Take
Bye,
care, y'all.
guys.
Bye.